Alright, let's see. We have a gameplay of Lydo. He's a champ 1. Alright. I don't know if your kickoff is always, if this is your standard kickoff, but you're flipping a bit too late here, I think. You're hitting the ball like, yeah, you can flip a tiny bit earlier. Your landing will be a bit earlier, and you're able to jump a bit earlier, and then you can hit the ball right here instead of right here. Because you're hitting it right here, the ball will most likely, even if you're faster, you will just play it into his car up, because you're landing on their side, and then he will just clear it right over you. Or the 50 at least will go this way. And if you hit it more over here, it's a bit more controlled. A bit long ball cam maybe, car cam. Like you already knew you were gonna get this boost, so you can basically drive into it. You don't even have to flick here. Just keep in mind, you basically want to be on ball cam earlier than this. And that flip is a bit committal. But it's fine, I guess. I would suggest going wider here, because you don't have to be here right now, because he's not gonna shoot it on net, and even if he's gonna shoot it on net, your teammate is gonna have it. So you can just drive around. The flip right here is a bit committal, like you can't defend this part of the net anymore, even if he shoots it on net right now. It's really difficult to defend this part of the net. So basically, if you are here, you can basically defend this part of the net, and that's good enough. But they kind of fucked up, so. Nice Doomsday dish. Again, too late on the first flick. You basically want to flick. I have to time it correctly. You basically want to flip right here. So if you diagonal flip, you'll flip right over this towards the ball. But you're flicking right here instead of this part of this boost pad. Towards this boost pad, instead of driving past and then towards the boost pad. This path is longer than this one. So you'll land later. And you do jump, that's good. But again, hitting it on the underside, so the ball goes up again. Wave dash can work. You can work on your wave dashes, but I don't know how difficult that is at C1. You almost did it right. It's fine. Yeah, this is fine, but I think in C1 you can basically just let this ball go. Because if he misses it, like, not let it go, but drive a bit more towards this part of the field. Because if he misses this ball, you'll have an easier open net, basically. And he is not going to recover if he tries to fly this way, the ball bounces behind him or something. He's not going to recover from that, so you can just score. And if he clears it to that side, you're already there, so you can make a play again. By driving this close, you can basically score and can follow up. But sometimes it's fine. And in the case you do go for this, you basically can always just grab his boost, and if he still misses, you can turn and then even shoot, because he's boosting very hard this way. And if the ball bounces here, he's not gonna recover in time when you turn. So you can always steal his boost there, if you're not certain about what's gonna happen. This great rotation. A bit close to your teammate there. Alright, it's good that you try and Yeah, wait, let's go back. It's great that you wave dash here, but try and use like 12 boosts, because you almost have 100. If you drive over this line, you'll have 100 again, and you can just be supersonic right now. And you don't have to flip right now, because you're really committing on being right here. And you don't even want to be here most of the time. Like, you're committing to be here basically. And you can just stay here, because this guy, if he gets a great clear, you can go for the ball. And if he isn't gonna have a great clear, you have the ability to turn right. But now you're really committing and landed all the way over here. So if something like developed in the last like half a second, and you thought, oh, maybe he's gonna clear this way, you didn't have the option to go left. You already were locked in going this direction. So you didn't have to be this close. And when there are two people, like there was someone here and there was someone here, your teammate has a really awkward touch to their backboard, you're most likely not going to score out of that. So you don't have to be this close. That's great. Maybe your spatial awareness was pretty good, but you can always, if you're on controller, flick your camera a bit to the left and see if he's there. So the shot is a bit easier. Like, if he's not there, you have more time, and if he's there, you have no time. But your spatial awareness was great. He wasn't there, so. Let's see if the kickoffs again very late. Yeah, very late. Again, very low on the kickoff. Let's see one more time. Yeah, you're basically hitting it just about the lowest part you can hit it, and he is jumping higher. Well, he wasn't jumping higher, he was doing it with the back of his car. But still, the ball went up again. I think you could have saved this. If you had flipped diagonal right here, yeah, you could have saved that probably, but it's fine. Alright, if you decide to flip on kickoff, do it earlier, do it like right now. I would suggest just not flipping on kickoff, because being this close is not really that beneficial. Normally the kickoffs are mostly gonna boom, so you don't have to be this freaking close. And if the ball will stay here and you see this guy going back, you're all the time you will be first, even if you're a bit further back. So don't try and push too close. You can just go for that boost. Could have done it a bit faster by, like, you had 35 boost, so you can just use all your boost to get this boost, because you know you're gonna get this boost, so do it faster. It's fine. Can indeed control the ball. Nice, not throwing it away. If you're not that comfortable on the walls, I think you can like roll this ball up, but just stay behind the ball and just try and 50. But it's, I guess, fine to go for. But by this, this setup was basically doomed at the start, because you were so far on the right of the ball, and you're gonna hit it on this side, so the ball is gonna go straight up, and you were gonna go like this. So you're at no point in going towards their net, basically. Shadow defense. It's fine. This flick wasn't really necessary. You can just let it touch the side of your car and just roll it into the corner. Like roll it like there. You grab the boost like this. You grab the ball and go on attack again. This flick was a bit like unnecessary. because there was nobody there, because you knew the opponent. Like the other opponent is not gonna challenge this because this guy is just too close. But I guess it worked out. It was a pass to your teammate. Nice. Great fake challenge. You could have done this a bit like when you see this ball going to your corner and your teammate going like this, just flick out of the way and try and rotate like all the way to your, let's say that this should go rotate all the way. Just a bit quicker. Then you would be, let's say you would be red here, red now. So you would have turned a bit already. And you wouldn't have to turn in your nest, you would have turned red here. And it was just a bit like easier. Yeah, you basically, by not boosting there, you basically just was like, am I gonna go for this? Am I not gonna go for this? But you basically have to make a decision in Rocket League. Like, you go for this or you don't. Like, you use your boost here, stop boosting for quite a long time, and then you start boosting again. So you can be faster at that point. Well, sometimes of course you can still be faster. This is fine, trying to control it. Nice try. Nice try. If you land like this and your teammate is over here, you can, I think, better go for a bump or drive away like that. That way, because if you go like this way, the ball is most likely going to end up there. So you don't want to be all the way rotating out and only be able to do something in their corner. But you bumped him, so it's fine. Yeah, grab that boost. Nice. Great shadow defense. This is fine, but like, because you know that this guy committed like very hard. This guy, he landed backwards basically. You have all the time in the world, so you don't have to shoot this. You can just pop it up once, like you did here. And after the pop once, you can just stay behind this ball. Stay behind the ball, stay behind the ball. Let it bounce right here. Then again, pop it up again high. This guy probably doesn't know what he's doing. And then you can try a shot. It's closer to the goal. You would have been able to shoot it right now. And that's much easier. But you almost scored. This option also was fine, by the way, but the other one was probably better because you had all the time and space in the world. That's fine. You basically turn the wrong way. If you want to rotate more like this right now, because you know the ball is going to bounce in the field. And the rotation like this was fine. Not going here was indeed quite fine. Like, this is great, this is great, this is great. And thinking, alright, maybe he's going to shoot, so I have to stay wide. Then you can basically drive like this, and now you see him basically there. So you can turn this way again. But maybe you thought he was there, so it's fine. You can shoot from the midline. You can basically try and just let this bounce. Because that guy is not even close, so you can just try and bounce dribble it, like let it bounce once more. It will bounce right here. You can touch it once. This guy will try and reach to the ball, let it bounce dribble, and then shoot on the net. Because this shot he's always going to save because he's already in the net. I don't know if it was a try on the backboard, by the way, or a shot, but it was on. if it was a try on the backboard, it was fine. That's great. Try and play this into your corner, because otherwise you're just giving them free possession. Like, drive towards this ball, grab this boost, because you steal their boost as well. And then just flick it, bang, in your corner. Ball roll like this. Grab the boost, play it to the other side. Because you give him the ball. Here. And your teammate did a bit of evasion of both of you. That's great. Nice shadow defense. You can go because you're first. That's great. Yeah, you don't really have to turn again here, because your teammate, you know he's at full speed because you see him drive back right now. You saw him flick, saw him being supersonic, so you know he has a lot of speed right now. So he's probably coming around right now. If you have to turn this way, that's fine, or this way, it's also fine. Oh wait, did I see it wrong? Well, you did try and go for the ball, but it's fine, you reacted in time. It's my bad. You're doing it great. It's also great. Nice try. You didn't boom it away again, so that's great. Here you can basically try for a demo, because going for a pass here is pretty risky. Because if he gets a dunk on you, like right here, if he didn't see this coming, he can get a dunk on you and instantly score. If your teammate was right here. But that was quite scary, and he almost did. That's a nice save. I see you are trying to learn your wave dashes, or you're doing them more often, but this wave dash wasn't really doing anything because you killed your momentum instantly by not power sliding. If you had power slide there, it was fine. But you didn't power slide, so you lost all that momentum instantly. That's a bit of a weird aerial. You can just aerial up without... Oh, you oversteered, that's fine. I thought you were trying to arrow and stuff. Nice soft touch, I like that. It's a bit harsh still, but nice try on the soft touch at least. I don't know if you... yeah, you have 60 boost here, so and the ball is coming in front of your net. So you don't want to, again, commit for the next full second or almost second by flicking here. You basically want to look at the left right here, want to be boosting, and see if your teammate is going to be earlier than the opponent, and if he isn't, you have to jump, and if he is earlier, you can just don't boost anymore and get behind your teammate, basically. But by doing this flick, you didn't have to do that flick because you already were fine at the speed you were going, and then you get scored on. If you had waited a bit, you would probably had it. Yeah. Is it your dead zone that is fucking you up there? I don't really know. It's a bit, you could have flipped, like, all the time you do the diagonal flip to here, and that would have been better in this situation because you would have landed a bit better. You can also diagonal flip right here, and you'll just, if you diagonal flip right, you will probably land here and you can drive forward again. But by flipping forward here, you'll land on the wall, so you're killing all your momentum again. That's why you were slow. It was fine. Was it a wave dash? Yeah. Yeah, and then you basically want to do that flick a bit more to this side of the field. Because now you have to turn again, so you're slower. So you probably could have saved that, even though the kickoff was fucked up. I was muted. My bad. I think I muted after the goal. It was a great goal. Yeah, I was saying here, I was muted indeed. You basically want to, like, if this is the line, you're basically doing your kickoff like this. And you want to do your kickoff like this. So you don't have this part of the kickoff. So you're just quicker. You're flicking from over this line. Basically right here towards the ball instead of right here towards the ball. Every time. Nice, you get that boost. Nice try on the control. Is also fine. Over the bumps, I like that. Yeah, and I was saying you can always try and grab this boost, but it wasn't really necessary. Yeah, there was a bit greedy on the boost grab. You could have, like, tried to avoid that if you're going back. But maybe you were just looking at the ball, so it's fine in this case. Great respect from your teammate. Nice, and that's it. Yeah, overall, fine rotation. Sometimes a bit awkward. Let's go here again. Yeah, again, like in this situation, you basically, oh, I guess this turn is fine, but shooting it from here, maybe you did try and put it on the backboard, I guess. And that's a great pass. And this analysis was maybe a bit all over the place, but like in these sort of situations, that are great tips. Like, just use your 27 boost because you're gonna drive into a 100 boost. So you can just use all of it, basically, instead of a bit. And then drive into this ball, keep it in your corner, so you don't give him the ball, like you give this guy the ball for free, basically. The situation, yeah, you didn't decide if you were gonna go. And like in this situation, you always want to full boost, always, because you're or gonna challenge, and if you know you're later, you can always do as if you were challenging and then drive all the way to the mid boost, grab that 100 boost pad, because it was there, because you didn't know the play wasn't ending up there. This was fine. A bit further back. Yeah, this was great, this fake challenge. If you clear it like this and you see your teammate here, you can just drive away most of the time. That's fine. Yeah, again, I think there's another situation where you were like, you could have just clipped instantly, but you were a bit slow, and otherwise you would have been a bit earlier back on attacking. And you don't want to be in your teammate's butt here. So you basically want to drive or here or further to the right. And you did go to the right, but now you're still super close. Like if this guy gets a miraculous dunk or 50, you have to turn instantly and go for defense. Because like right now you still had to go upfield and then turn instead of like this, for example. Same thing from before. Go back a bit more. This is nice under control, for example. If you see you hit the ball like this, you can basically just stay in the wall. Also, good example. Like this is fine. You outplayed him, but if you see this ball going up weird, this guy is not gonna insta challenge. And even if he's gonna insta challenge and you just drive down, you go set up another play because this ball isn't great. And that's a great fake. Yeah, and that thing where you could have taken that up your car. Yeah, I think most of the time you're doing things great, but keep in mind you can just rotate a bit wider and make it easier for yourself most of the time. I'm not really content with this analysis after the fact. It was fine, I gave you tips, but not really general tips. Not enough, in my opinion. But if you have questions, let them know in the Discord. Alright, good luck.